Congresswoman, thanks so much for joining us on American Agenda. It's always great to see you. What is your reaction to the very latest, I'll say, about face from President Zelenskyy?
Look, I would think that President Trump knows exactly what he's doing. And frankly, with the disrespectful behavior that Zelenskyy showed the world and the White House, I don't think that we need to be rushing to help them anytime soon. I want to be really clear about something. I actually went to Poland and met with the Ukrainian parliament. And we also, too, a bipartisan congressional delegation, received the same treatment, the entitlement from the Ukrainian parliament. They were at the time demanding F-35s and said that it was the moral obligation of every American to pay $200 a month for them to defend the world against tyranny. So I want to be really clear about something. Right now, Zelenskyy, like President Trump said, he does not hold the cards. If he wants to negotiate something with the United States, first and foremost, I think President Trump needs to be aggressively pursuing that mineral deal with Ukraine. But I will say that of all the stuff I've seen so far in Congress, that takes the cake with how he acted. And frankly, I don't anticipate that I'll be voting for Ukraine funding anytime soon, and I haven't yet.
Congresswoman, I mean, the big question was Zelenskyy ready for peace when he went to the Oval Office? But do you think that Russian President Putin is ready for peace? And would he be open to that?
Yeah, I think that Putin was waiting for an America that was willing to actually bring Zelenskyy to the table. To be clear, the Ukrainians never had a plan of actually winning that war. So we sent, I don't know, what, billions of dollars over there. Then we also find out that they're also getting our Social Security checks. I mean, this is absurd. And then to come to the White House and to demand what they did, frankly, a good leader, any leader would tell you, especially those with a military background, that you do peace through strength. And that should be your first point, and that you would want to actually not want to put your people in harm's way. And so the fact that he had that perspective, I applaud President Trump. I definitely applaud J.D. Vance. I think that they handled that perfectly. And I think that until Zelenskyy is ready to grow up and be a true leader and not subject his people to any more war, I don't think the U.S. should be talking to him.
Congresswoman, also something that you shared after the Oval Office meeting on Friday. Here's what you posted on X. It is time for the United States to exit NATO. We know that Elon Musk has been vocal about that as well. Why do you think the United States should leave NATO?
Look, right now, NATO is actually, first and foremost, the United States bankrolls a majority of NATO. And then you have countries like the UK that are trying to basically go and put boots on the ground in Ukraine that could potentially drag us into World War III. So there's no way, shape, or form we need to be supporting that or engaging with that immature behavior.
We will see. We are continuing to follow this very, very closely. Congresswoman Paulina, thank you so much for coming on here on American Agenda.